Hello, Judd here. It's good morning. It's not quite noon yet, so I can still say good morning. But right now, it's time to make some food. This is Wednesday, April 3rd. Got a very intense weather system coming through, which had me driving to a medical appointment right at the peak. And there's tornadoes involved and stuff, potentially. And so I blew that off. It's like, no, I'm not going to leave the house at the very peak of that thing and maybe come home to nothing. Who knows? So that frees me up to go ahead and make my stew, because I'm doing the same thing I did last time, but this time I'm putting the vegetables in for like 4 hours at least before I add the meat. I'm going with chicken this time, and the vegetables just take a lot longer to cook. So I'm going to put those in. I'm doing this all at low in the crock pot. I also look for alternatives of what else I could add besides carrots and potatoes, and really there's nothing. Some people add tomatoes, which I didn't want to, and celery, which gets kind of mushy, don't particularly like that. I mean, that might be something I would add after it's all cooked. Chop up some celery bits in it to add a little crunch. That might be neat. Actually, that's a good idea. Oh, and grapes. You can always throw in grapes with chicken. Grapes go great with chicken. But again, I would add that at the end instead of cooking them in it. And of course, I throw an onion in there. But then people want to add garlic powder and all sorts of spices that I don't like. I'm just going to add salt and pepper. So here we go. The crock pot. And a crock pot liner. Okay. I also find when you put these in, you first wet the inside of the bowl or the outside of the bag, and that keeps the bag from actually getting stuck to the porcelain. I mean, it'll come off, but it's just a little detail that helps. And of course, we need some water in here. Throw some salt in there. Put some pepper in there. Just stir that up a little bit. See that time to dissolve a bit. There's my onion, carrots, potatoes, little reds. Ooh, some big reds. Those are some ugly reds. Huh. Okay, these were from Publix. The last batch I got from Walmart. These got all sorts of eyes in them. Okay, I'm going to have to wash these up a bit. With my thingy thing. There we go. Boom. I'm surprised. Not the quality I expect from. Wow. Gee, that's a bad batch. Was not counting on this. This is adding time. These are green wise too. These are supposed to be the good stuff. Hear the wind coming through the window? I am really surprised. This is not the quality I expect from Publix. Now, of course, I could take these back and get a refund, but what am I going to do? Drive back to Publix just to return a bag of potatoes? You got to count on them the first time. So next time I will just stick with Walmart. That's where I got the last batch, and they were fine. Okay, that's the potatoes. What's left of them? Carrot time. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Because you have to say that when you're doing carrots. Okay. Onion prep. Whew. Wow. This one's got some kick to it. There we go. Good. Whew. Baby. Wow. Think that's enough onion? Whew, baby. Oh. Wow. Man, that was some potent stuff. By the way, in case anyone's curious, that was a sweet onion. It was the smallest one I could find. They're big. Alright, so there's our pot of stuff, which is basically potatoes, carrots, and onions, and salt. A little pepper. Okay, and we're going to let that cook up for 5 hours on low. Then I will add 2.5 pounds of chicken thighs and let it go for another 5 hours. And the thighs will sit on top, so that'll all go down into the carrots and the potatoes and everything. So 10 hours from now, we'll have a meal. Time to add the chicken. 2.47 pounds of chicken thighs. It's amazing how these things vary in size. This is like twice the size of this one. Normally you got pat these dry or whatever, but we're putting them into the crock pot, so who cares? So this has been going for almost 6 hours now. Woo-wee, look at that. Wow. Oh, that's smelling good. Okay. But we got a ways to go. So we just take that. Actually, we'll put it this way. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to add some salt. Pepper. There we go. Good. And put that lid back on. Okay. And now we got to go for another 5 hours. So it's 6:30 now, so 11:30. Okay. Time to check the temperature. Should be done. It's sizzling. You hear that? See what we got. Doesn't look done because you're used to seeing chicken skin cooked. But let's see. Let's see what we got here. Huh. We got 150 on that one. Huh, okay. We still got a ways to go on the chicken. See if I can get it down into a potato. Okay, the potatoes were at 200. Yep, good. That chicken is still needing some more time. It is what it is. Of course, I can always finish the chicken up in the oven, bake it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take the chicken out, put it on a baking pan and bake it. finish it up because the carrots and potatoes are done. Well, I don't know if this is even legal. In the annals of cookery. Okay. Actually, this would be nice. This will get my skin browned up. Take care of that last little bit of cooking. Meanwhile, this can cool down. And, oh baby, I don't want to get a fork full of onions. Okay, there's a, whoop, that broke very easily. Oh, whoop, well, I can't get a hold of one here. Okay, there's a carrot. Hi. I remember from last time, this is very, very hot. Mm-hmm. Oh. Potato. Good. Ah, yep, potatoes done nicely. I'll just sit here and eat this now. Oh, damn, carrots are perfect. Which means I need to stop them, because that's still plenty hot and that'll still cook. So we put this in the sink. Another advantage of having this bag. Okay, there. Okay, so that gets that all out of that hot ceramic. This will cover the drain, so I can fill up this with some cold water and cool this off quickly. Meanwhile, we've got our chicken baking away in there. Get that up to temp. And get this down to temp. Okay, time to check the chicken. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Bingo! 165. That is some nice looking chicken. Whew. Okay, so we'll have to let that cool down a bit and then put it away. Meanwhile, my veggies are all cooling off, so we'll wait a while and then we'll put all this stuff away, and for the next week or so we'll have some good meals. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Happy day to you.